YouTube, Lenny Sly, roguewarriortraining.com. Today we have a special treat for you guys. The technique that we're going to be doing is Kata Dori, which is a shoulder grab, Nodotsukiage. We're going to show you two variations of that. We're going to show you one with a hand deflection and one without a hand deflection. So it'll be an inside AIKIDO with the hand deflection, and then the other one, there won't be any hand deflection. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button so you can get all the new updates and new videos that we post every week. Hit the thumbs up at the end of the video if you like it. Drop us a comment down below, and hope you like what I have in store for you today. So let's get cracking on this video. Here we go. Here we go. Kata Dori Nodotsukiage. So, like I said, this is going to be a good video, and I have a special treat for you guys today. Today, we're going to do Kata Dori Nodotsukiage, but, camera, we're teaching Dana how to do this. So, it's going to be like an instructional YouTube video. Not that any of my other videos aren't instructional / demonstrational, but this is going to be an instructional video where I'm going to teach her how to do this technique, and you guys get to see the process of how it's done from A to Z. So first, I'm going to start off with rod, height, onegaishimasu, and I'm going to demonstrate that. So Dana, if you want to move over to the side. So basically, Kata Dori is a shoulder grab, okay? From the traditional aspect of Aikido, obviously he's not going to come around the corner and try to grab my shoulder. He's coming straight in. So this could be a Kata Dori, or this could be a Mune Dori, which is a lapel grab, or a ski, Mune ski, which is more of a palm strike to the shoulder, okay? From that particular attack, what we're going to do with this is, obviously as you set up, as he comes in to grab, you can't do this from straight on, okay? This is impossible, again, okay? There's no way you're going to be able to sit there and do this because he's going to be able to get a hold of your gi. Grab your gi, whatnot. You want to avoid that at all costs. Key factors with this is that you don't want to sit there and do this here and then try to do Nodotsukiage. You basically want to blend, or basically get right past him to where he misses you. So it's going to create some lateral movement with your back leg. You're not moving forward with your back leg, okay? You're going to be moving laterally. Then your foot's going to come in, and then it's going to advance forward when you're doing the Nodotsukiage. A lot of mistakes that I see with Nodotsukiage is that people tend to do this, and then they push. Nodotsukiage is basically a stiff arm technique. Okay, so here comes rod. That's Nodotsukiage. You're using your body to actually apply the throw, not here doing this and pushing him off. You're trying to minimize any contact from the uke grabbing you, so you want to avoid that at all costs. So, as he comes in for the grab, I'm going to move off the side and I'm going to block. Okay? The kemi aspect of this, you have to let the technique happen. Okay? When it comes to, turn that down. When it comes to Nodotsukiage application, because of the nature of the training, this is not a uke-friendly technique. This technique sucks. Okay? You're going to get hit straight in the neck. You're going to get stiff arm. Your head's going to get whiplash back. You're going to want to turn, take your kemi with this. Okay, most people, once that happens, they see it coming after demonstration, they turn their head sideways to avoid this contact. Okay. The reality behind that is the truth of the intent behind the attack isn't there, because the uke is anticipating already taking the fall. This is where you kind of have to let go and just let things happen. Let the technique happen. Take the appropriate ukemi. When it's time to take the appropriate ukemi, don't anticipate it, because basically once you do that, then the technique goes right out the window, because the person that's trying to learn it, the person that's taking ukemi is basically taking ukemi too soon, so the application isn't going to really be applied correctly because of the anticipation of ukemi, if that makes sense to you. So one more time. So as you're going to go slow. So as he comes in, you're capturing the neck, and then you need to turn. The other thing that you're doing is you're protecting your face. Reason why you're protecting your face is in case for whatever reason this hand comes up and clips you. You want to avoid that. So as he comes in, you're moving, you're extending. Notice how fast he turns with the ukemi? That's how fast you want to turn. If you're any slower than that, you're probably going to fall back, especially if the technique is applied with force. There is no back fall with this. It's always taking, absorbing, turning, and doing a roll or break fall. One more time. So as he comes in, you're moving straight forward. Okay? The other thing too is this is coming up through the center line as you do it. It's not so much here and then extending. This is coming straight up. This is going to be hard for him to see slow. So as this is coming straight up, before he knows it, it's being applied. Okay? He's going to see it at the last second, and when he sees it, that's when he's going to feel it. Okay, one more. Straight in. Last point is this trail leg comes up. Okay? You don't want to be doing this and extend, because if he does grab your gi, you're going down with him. So you want the trail leg to come up here, and you're moving. So you have a solid platform to work off of to where you can move. Okay, Dana, come on up. Okay. So basically, you're going to start off, not big stance. Your hami stance is basically about that wide. From there, you're going to put your hands up, like basically you're aiming with the gun. You're going to get him in your sights, and then you're going to put your hands down. First thing that you're going to do is once the attack comes in, he's coming in to grab you. Okay, grab your gi, whether it's basically your lapel or your shoulder. You're going to small step to the side, bring this foot in, raise this hand up as you're leaning forward and bringing your trail leg, and then applying power. Okay, so let's do a walkthrough a couple times, nice and easy. And extend, extend, push through, follow through. Okay, again. A little harder. Okay, stay. Another thing too is you can see knees aren't bending in. You want this knee pushing out as that's pushing out, and this is straight. So turn your foot a little bit that way. So you want this to where you can sit there and rock back and forth, and you have a good platform, you have good balance. Okay? The other thing too with the hand is that when this comes up, as she, go back low, as she comes up with this, you're hitting, you're applying technique with this part of the hand. This is going straight for the neck. Not so much, you're not trying to hit the Adam's apple. You know, you can do ago ski, which is right through the jaw if you wanted, but the idea is you're trying to get this at the base of the neck or higher, not so much in the middle. And as that applies, as she leans forward, this should jerk you to the point where you turn and you take ukemi, and then you come back up. Okay? So that has to come up from underneath, from the ground up. So it almost has to be kind of like a surprise. So when Rod's coming at me, this is almost like a surprise. Notice how once he starts to move, I'm already taking the initiative at that point. If he comes and I wait here, he gets me. So once you start to see that little bit of movement, and it's not so much that, hold on, it's not so much, you know, this, but once you know that he starts to commit, that's when you advance forward. You have to move faster than him. Because if he's moving in fast to attack you, okay, you're going to be late and you're going to get caught. Right there, I'm late. Okay? Right there, I'm late. Don't anticipate. Okay? Right, I'm still late. So I have to be able to do this where right when he attacks, I attack him. So it's almost like you're beating him to the punch. Okay? Try it again. Good. A little harder. When you finish, your hand should this way. Okay? Push through. Don't turn your hand over so much. Good. Again, a little harder. Apply power now. Boom! Good. Again. Faster, harder. Boom! Good. Good accounting. One more time. Light him up. This is Steve. Light him up. There you go. Not bad. You okay? Okay, one more. Steve's written all over his forehead. That's the buzzword. You guys don't know the meaning behind Steve, but I do. That's the buzzword. That's Steve. Light him up. Boom. Ah, a little weak on that one. Apply. The whole point is applying. Applying. Good. Okay, one more time. Good. The next variation I'm going to show for this is using the HIJI hand deflection. So slow. You can do this to the point where you deflect and you move in. So the hand deflections are all about avoiding being punched, grabbed, kicked, or taken to the ground, right? That's what they're all about. Not about being flashy and whatever. It's all about stopping somebody from grabbing you, from punching you, from kicking you, from grabbing you to taking you down the ground. So the fundamental basics of the teisabaki, the hand deflections, is extremely important with this style of Aikido. If the hand deflections are not working, if you're late on the hand deflections, or you're not applying the hand deflection the way it should be, chances are you're going to get grabbed, or you're going to get punched, or you're going to get kicked, or you're going to get taken on the ground, worst out of all four of them. You don't ever want to go down the ground. So if you're late with this particular technique, this is where the HIJI hand deflection comes in, and it's an inside, not an outside. It's an inside HIJI hand deflection where you deflect and then hit. That's almost a fail-safe at a point where you're late with this, you can deflect, and then you can move in. And it's almost like one movement, okay? It's almost one movement. Okay, one more time. Last one. Okay, so you want to get that hand deflection. Still good? This technique, like I said, this is not uke friendly. This technique, you take a beating on the neck. It's extremely effective. It's good for close distance, close quarter type of stuff. When somebody's on you, you can apply this and then fire in the Nodotsukiage and get the technique off. Okay, Dana, come on up. We're going to do that now with the HIJI. So it's normally you train with the HIJI to the outside. Remember, fingers closed. Okay, you want to be able to deflect this. Come on this side, please. So as he comes in, you're deflecting this. So this isn't pushing out. It's going right to your shoulder. So it's going right to your shoulder as you're applying that. So it has to happen not as a 1-2 stage, but as a one stage, one movement. So when it's one movement, it's here and okay, one more please. Okay, so deflect. Okay, try that. Got to slap the hand, got to get the deflection. That's what I'm talking about with the deflections. If you're not deflecting, okay, if you're just doing this, he's going to get past that. If he grabs you, that's a problem. Okay? That is a serious problem. You've got to avoid that, so this has to deflect. So you have to slap it. And you should know that when this comes up from underneath, that you're doing, notice how it's hitting my shoulder? Okay, let's turn on a second, same side. So you can see this. Okay? It's hitting my shoulder. So now drop your hand. It's hitting my shoulder. One more time. to where I can get that. One more time. And it's right there. So you have to make sure that that's abrupt, sharp, and applied. Go ahead. It's okay. You're supposed to miss. Get the hand, your timing's off. Remember, it's just like before without this. As he moves, you move. Because this hand is going, this isn't Nodotsukiage grab. Okay, this is coming in and grabbing. So it's not, he's not doing that. He sets up and he goes to grab. So as he starts to move, this hand is actually going to move faster than his body because it's projecting out. It can extend. So you have to time this to where as he does this, you extend as you apply. One more. You're extending as you apply. And the stiff arm thing still comes up from the center. Apply technique. Do it. Harder. Get that deflection. Slap it. Better. This way. Move this way. You guys are getting too close to the wall. Stay in the same spot. You guys are drifting. Good. One more. Lay into Steve. Or should I say Dominic? Will that help you? One more. Harder. Apply. Boom. One more. Harder. Harder. Knock him on his ass. What the fuck are you waiting for? Apply it. One more. Your timing was off. Now. Good. Last one. Now. Nicely done. Hey, I got the next thing. So, that's Kata Dori Nodotsukiage. First variation was not deflecting, going straight in. Second variation was the Kidiage, hand deflection, coming straight up through center, just like the first one, and applying Nodotsukiage. So, you can see how effective that can be. This is probably Dana's third Aikido lesson. In reality, probably her third time actually suiting up into a gi and being a part of a class. Even though that we asked her to be a part of this video, this is perfect because this is the first time that she's ever done this technique. I mean, obviously she understands the hand deflections, she understands body movement from the combative concepts side because that's what she's been involved with. Being this her first Aikido video, that same footwork applies, the hand deflections apply. You can see the power as she got better with this. It kept increasing and became more effective. But this is the first time that she's ever done Kata Dori Nodotsukiage. And this is the first time I've ever done a video on Kata Dori Nodotsukiage, so it's not like we've done this before in the past. That's pretty much about it. Like I said in the beginning of the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed so you can get the most updated, most recent videos that we post. Hit the thumbs up if you like this. Throw a comment down below. Sign up for our online classes at roguewarriostraining.com. We have over 100 some odd videos that are on that training platform and more each month. We're pretty soon going to be doing a whole revised version of the basic fundamental skills, so there'll be all new videos on that as well. And I don't know what you guys are waiting for, but you're missing out on some awesome classes. Until then, we'll see you the next time on the Rogue Warriors. Thanks for watching.